Germany produced multiple talented NBA players, and today we'll rank the best 10 in a new edition of Country Top 10s. Besides gifting the basketball world with some great talent, it's worth mentioning that Germany is the birthplace of some American stars, most notably Carlos Boozer, who was born in a military base camp in Germany. Another example is the superstar Shaquille O'Neal, who has spent some of his childhood years over there as well. Now, let's rank the best German players who have played in the NBA. Starting with number 10, we have Uwe Blab, who is one of the first German players to be selected in the NBA. Blab was the 17th pick in the 1985 draft, when the Mavericks grabbed him after graduating from Indiana University. Here you can see him blocking Michael Jordan's shot while playing in college. He was nicknamed Burning Skyscraper due to his red hair, and Blab was a 7'1" center that played for 3 teams. He saw limited playing time and has never played more than 11 minutes per game in a season. But all in all, Blab alongside Detlef Schrempf have put Germany back on NBA's radar, as they opened the gates for future German players to come play overseas. In honor of this breakthrough, Uwe Blab grabs the 10th spot on the list. At 9 we have Daniel Theis. Daniel bounced around the league since his debut in 2017. His best days were with the Celtics, as the German was averaging almost 10 points per game in his 4th year before being traded mid-season. Ever since that trade, Theis played for 4 more NBA teams, plus a second stint with the Celtics in 2022. He slowly lost his starting role in the process, and now he plays backup center for the Clippers. He's considered a stretch big who can step outside for the occasional 3-point shot, and he has a nice back-to-the-basket game with excellent moves in the post. The good news is that the 2024 season has revamped his game, especially given the chemistry between him and Russell Westbrook in the Clippers' second unit. At number 8 we find Maxi Kleber from the Dallas Mavericks. In a perfect world, Kleber might have ranked higher in this top, but his NBA career has been derailed by multiple injuries, most notably an Achilles injury that kept him out of the 2020 Olympics as well. By his 3rd season in the league, Kleber was averaging 9 points and 5 rebounds per game coming off the bench. Over the next season he was looking ready to grab the starting spot, however the injury bug hit him multiple times. Nevertheless, Kleber always looks like he's capable to bounce back from injuries, and he even received some votes for the 6th Man of the Year award in the 2022 season. Kleber was once again sidelined in 2024, as the 32-year-old suffered from a dislocated right toe, but he looked well since his return in the rotation. Moving to number 7, we meet Isaiah Hartenstein, another active player coming from the New York Knicks. Hartenstein's start in the league was pretty rough, as he played for 4 different teams in as many seasons. He finally managed to settle down with the Knicks, where he played in all 82 games in his 5th season, and he continues to be a solid backup center for them. In the 2024 season, Hartenstein plays a career-high 25 minutes per game while averaging 7 points and 8 rebounds per game. Many fans feel like he's underrated and that he did not get enough playing time throughout his career, and many viewed him as the next star center in the league after he became the youngest G League Finals MVP in 2019. With the Knicks starting center Mitchell Robinson expected to miss most of the regular season, Hartenstein got the opportunity to finally become a starter, and he can showcase his talents for the remainder of the year. Moving to number 6, we have another big body, Mo Wagner. The center was drafted by the Lakers in 2018, and after spending his rookie season there, Wagner was part of the trade that brought Anthony Davis to the Lakers. In his 3rd season, Wagner was traded again, and then got waived, making him play for 3 different teams during a 1-month period. He finally got to the Orlando Magic and has played for them ever since. Mo looks like a steal, as he's averaging more than 10 points per game over the last 2 seasons in less than 20 minutes of action. This makes him a stellar reserve to have on any team. At 6'11", Mo impresses with his shooting touch. He has a good 3-point shot, especially for the center, and this year he's close to the top 10 in true shooting percentage, a metric that measures shooting efficiency by taking into account free throws, 2-point and 3-point shots. He's just 26 years old, so Mo might still have the room and the physical tools to improve his game. Moving ahead, the 5th player on the list is Shawn Bradley, one of the tallest guys to have played in the NBA. Standing at 7'6", the Giant was one of the best shot-blocking centers of his era. He is number 15 in NBA history in total blocks and led the league in this category in 1997 when he averaged 3.4 blocks per game. What is surprising for a player of his size is that he never averaged more than 8.4 rebounds per game in a season. Bradley had a 12-year career in the league, but this was mostly due to his defense, as he never was an athletic player, nor one who could score the ball a lot. Although he was a great rim protector, Bradley developed a reputation as a target to be dunked on, and I think everyone remembers this dunk from Tracy McGrady.
Goal defense, and that says a lot. Here comes McCready. Oh, he just sucked the gravity right out of the building.
Although considered a semi-draft bust as he was picked 2nd overall in the 1993 draft, Bradley showed occasional glimpses of what he can truly do on the court. He became just the 5th player to record 20 points, 20 rebounds and 10 blocks in a single game, and that happened in a game when he came off the bench. At number 4, we continue the list with Mo's brother, Franz Wagner. This is one of the feel-good stories of the NBA, as 2 brothers from Germany get to play in the league and they get to play together on the same Orlando Magic team. While Mo is the driving force of the 2nd unit, his younger brother Franz is one of the key reasons for Orlando's success in 2024. Franz was drafted by Magic in 2021 and entered the starting 5 ever since day 1. Franz was selected in the All-Rookie First Team and he finished 5th in the Rookie of the Year voting while averaging 15 points per game. Now in his 3rd season, the small forward is averaging 20 points per game and he is on pace to lead the Magic back to his first playoffs appearance since 2020. He's only 22, so his future looks bright and he might even end up higher on this list if we revisit it 10 years from now. Claiming the bronze medal and the 3rd place on the list is Dennis Schröder. Believe it or not, Schröder is already in year 11 in the NBA. Drafted by the Hawks in 2013, Schröder juggled between being inserted in the starting 5 and having the 6-man role for all the teams he played for. He received votes for the 6-Man of the Year award in 4 different seasons and he finished 2nd in the race in 2020 when playing for OKC. He also had 2 seasons in which he received recognition in the Most Improved Player award. Except for the first 5 years in the league with Atlanta, Dennis never had a constant role and he could never find a long-term partner. Schröder's career seemed to take flight once again after he led the German national team to a World Cup victory in 2023. However, he was once again traded before the 2024 deadline. Now with the Brooklyn Nets, this makes it the 7th team he gets to play for and his 6th team over the last 5 years. Dennis has always played a big role on the offensive end of the floor, but he's also a good perimeter defender. Whether he starts or comes off the bench, he is a nightly threat to provide 15 points and 5 assists, and he is one of the most talented point guards in the league. Now, landing at number 2, let's check out Detlef Schrempf. I've mentioned him earlier when talking about Uwe Blab, as both of them were drafted in 1985 and put Germany back on the basketball map. In 1993, Schrempf became the first European and just the 3rd international player to be named an All-Star. While Uwe Blab was not even a starter during his playing years, Schrempf impressed with his shooting abilities and with his touch from the 3-point line, where he has a career 38% shooting average. Schrempf was named an All-Star 3 times and he even received All-NBA 3rd Team recognition in 1995. He has 2 6-Man of the Year awards under his belt and he finished runner-up in 1 other season. His best statistical season perfectly exemplifies why he's considered one of the best forwards in the 90s and shows us his strong all-around game, 19 points, 9 rebounds and 6 assists per game. Schrempf was an integral part of the Supersonics team that lost against the Bulls in the 1996 NBA Finals, and the German averaged 16 points per game during the playoffs. In conclusion, Detlef Schrempf is the first star player to come from Germany. And we finally get to number 1, which shouldn't be a surprise for anyone, Dirk Nowitzki. He's not only the best German basketball player, but he's considered by many the best European player ever. He has all the accolades a basketball player would wish for, as he was a 14-time All-Star, a 12-time All-NBA selection, and in 2023 he was inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. Nowitzki is the first European player to win the MVP award, and he did it in 2007, winning the race against prime Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan or LeBron James. Dirk forever changed the way big men should play basketball, as the 7-footer influenced generations of centers and power forwards to develop long-range shooting abilities. He is the only 7-footer in the 50-40-90 club. This means that he finished a season shooting 50% from the field, 40% from 3 and 90% from the free throw line, something that only 8 players have done in the history of the league. He led the Mavericks to the finals 2 times, and he managed to beat the Miami Heat Big 3 in 2011 to capture his only championship and finals MVP. More than this, Nowitzki is one of the most respected players, especially because he stayed loyal to one team during his 21-year career, which is tied for second most seasons ever. The Dallas Mavericks retired his jersey in 2022, and he'll forever be an inspiration for all big men across the world. This concludes the top 10 German NBA players video, and if you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Thanks for watching.